Peace, peace. What's going on, everybody? Know it's been a minute. Welcome back to Space Invaders TV. Peace, blessings to everybody. Um, I know y'all see the title, but before we jump in, I know everybody's like, I haven't been on in a while, and if you've been following me, the last time I post, I let everybody know like I've been I've been writing, so and also putting a play together as well. So I've been busy and just living life and doing family stuff. But yeah, for my books, you can find them anywhere. When the smoke clears, you find them wherever books are sold online only for right now. So Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, uh, everywhere, everywhere. I mean, even, I have worldwide distribution. So any anywhere books are sold, even the small book chains or bookstores, I should say. Sorry, if you don't see it in a bookstore, um, request it, and that's how you can get it on the shelves. This is another one, Hamsa Visions. That's poetry. The smoke when the smoke clears is more of a drama. Um, it's a page turner. Hamsa Visions one. You know, what's the actual one? And from the bricks to the sticks. You can find them all wherever books are sold. Like I said, if you don't see it uh, online or whatever at a said bookstore, request it. And they can get it. Um, they can find it. Even at your local libraries. If that's not if you frequent your library, your local library, they don't have it, request it, and the library they can get it. They will find it. Um, but yeah, moving on. Right now, I want to talk about an article that was in the Rhino Times. Uh, it was on earlier in the week. I want to say the 23rd or the yeah. I want to say the 23rd. It was an article out, and they were talking about in the Rhino Times the council to refund up to $250,000 in property taxes. Okay, so many of you may remember when they raised the property taxes, right? Believe that was about 20. What was that? 2022, late 2021, and they wanted to raise the property taxes, and many residents were voicing their concerns about it then, and they knew then that that was going to be a problem, but the city of Greensboro still did it. So now they're saying they want to refund because they know they made a mistake. All right, but there's a catch, and I'm gonna read it real quick for you guys. So, all right, like I said, once again, it's the Rhino Times, and the article goes like this. The program that was tentatively provided by the city council is to give up to $250,000 in property tax refunds to low income property owners because the revaluation for 2022 property tax increased by an average of 30%. This is the equivalent of an 8-cent increase in property tax rate. At the March 16th work session, the City Council agreed to grant refunds to low-income property owners in Greensboro who were adversely affected by the tremendous increase in their property tax bill. Low income was defined as 41,000 or below for a single parent household and 47,000 or below for a household of two or more people. And the home must have a tax value of less than $250,000. Those who meet the qualifications would be limited to a refund equal to the difference in the property tax bill paid in 2021 and the one paid in 2022. I'm going to read that line again. Those who meet the qualifications would be limited to a refund equal to the difference in the property tax bill paid in 2021 and the one paid in 2022. Assistant City Manager Larry Davis said, "We'd like to cut it off at $250,000." Meaning, again, the tax, your home tax value can't be no more than $250,000. So that's what he mean. They want to cut it off at $250,000. So, and let me go on. I'm gonna read a little bit more, then I'm gonna stop. Davis explained that the city was attempting to initiate this new tax refund program with the current staff, and if the city received requests for much more than $250,000 in tax refunds, additional staff would likely have to be hired. Davis said, "We don't want to create a program that costs $200,000 to refund $250,000." Mayor Nancy Vaughn noted that the refunds would only be available for primary residents. Councilmember Sharon Hightower objected to the fact that those applying for the Greensboro property refund would have to provide the city with their income tax return to prove they meet the income requirements. Hightower also objected to a provision that a person would only be eligible if they owned the property and paid the property taxes themselves. Hightower asked if she paid her mother's property taxes. If her mother met the income requirements, would she be eligible for a refund? And was told no. Those who participate in the county program to reduce property taxes for low-income property owners would also not be eligible for the city program. I'm going to read that again. Those who participate in the county program to reduce property taxes for low-income property owners will also not be eligible for the city program. The county program covers both county and city property taxes, while the city program only covers city of Greensboro property taxes. So it's not going to cover your county, because you got county and the city taxes. This is only Greensboro, the city. So they're just gonna, they're doing this program just for the city. So this is not the county. So this is not, you can't apply for it for your county taxes too. This is only if you live in the city of Greensboro. So that's what they're saying. Okay. All right. Where was I at? The city manager said that the city would move forward with the program without a vote by the city council, but would provide the council with updates. Vaughn said that she wanted the city council to approve the new tax refund program by a recorded vote at a regular city council meeting to keep it clean and transparent. The new tax refund program is item 1.4 at the Tuesday, March 24th, City Council meeting agenda. At times, it takes months to have an item added to the City Council agenda. However, it is an item that the city staff wants added to the agenda. It can be done in a matter of days. All right, folks. So we gonna go through and break this down, right? Because I find it mighty funny that they want to act like they want to be like transparent, have transparency and all of this, right? But why are we only giving it to low income people in the city of Greensboro? Why not refund? As someone said in the article here, at the end of the article, there were I want to read off some of the comments afterwards. One person here said, "How about a tax refund for all citizens? Not just low income." And that's right. How about a tax refund for all the citizens in the city that have been affected by this? Let's remember. I mean, this was during COVID. And we're still in COVID. No one ever said we out. I don't know if you heard. If somebody said that COVID was over, that's one thing I never heard. So, everybody's still out and about, maskless and with everything, most anyway. I still never heard that COVID was over. Nobody, no alarm went off. Nobody said, come on TV. No one said, hey, it's over. I never heard it yet. So, they jacked this up during COVID. Everyone was affected. A lot of homes around the country, period, were struggling with the changes that they had to endure due to COVID. You know what I'm saying? Um, so everyone should get it. Another person, Maurice Friedman, he said, "Let me see if I have this right. The city imposed a 30% tax increase that was too much for some people. So the city decided to allow those poor people to get a refund. The refund is coming from the citizens in Greensboro who paid their taxes. I think that all the citizens of Greensboro should receive the refund rather than giving our money away. I repeat, it is our money, not the city council." And I agree with Maurice. Another person here said, so Hightower wants to give, so Hightower wants to just give out the money with no restrictions, presumably only to people on the east side. How can you prove income without a tax return? I'll be shocked if they hand any of this money out, since most people with that income rent. And I partly I agree with that. Like, who we talking about right now, and we know what all the $41,000. What home are you gonna give 41? If you're making like $41,000, you're lucky to get, even with the good credit and everything, with decent credit, you still it's going off of your it's going off of what you earn, right? So you lucky to get a loan for a home, maybe $120,000 at the most. You know, what home are you getting right now for that? Okay, that you're not gonna have to put some substantial amount of work into it. Okay, and it might have been 15, between 10 and 20 years ago, you were able to get a home around the city for a good $100,000 that was in good condition. You know what I'm saying? Um, so who is able to get a home right now that if you making $41,000, right? One person, $250,000 home, you're not even breaking $200,000. You know what I mean? On a home loan. Okay? How is it possible? Two people. I want to go deeper into this too, just to show you guys something, right? So then they said what? Two people. It was Let me get the exact dollar. Okay, low income was defined as $41,000 or below for a single person household, and 47 or below for a household of two or more people, and the home must have a tax value of less than $250,000. What home are you living in? You know what I'm saying? So I agree. Most people, especially right now, you can't that at that much you can't afford a home. Okay, that's just the home. Then you got your utilities. Then you got your other life necessities outside of your home bills. Okay, what home are you gonna own with that type of salary? Okay, and I'm not downing anyone if you have that salary. What I'm saying is when we talk about a home, that's the biggest purchase you're gonna make in your life. Okay, that's one of the biggest purchases as an American, um, quote unquote, living the American dream that you're gonna make. You know what I mean? So making that is not enough, especially not right now. So it's all a game with them what they're talking about with that. And like one of the people said in the comments, I doubt if anybody get any of that money. They're gonna have to up that. Okay, and that just goes back to this. If they know that median they put up there, they just didn't come up with that 41,000 and that 47,000. They know that that is the median home salary, the median salary in the city of Greensboro and Guilford County. They know that that's the median, right? That's why they put that up there. So let's go dive deeper. So if you know that, then you have a lot of homes that's around this city, let alone the county, that are high. Who are buying those homes? How? There are people that, you know, they're selling homes for full. That's a $300,000 home that ain't worth nothing but $130,000 if that. And these people are jacking prices up, throwing another $100,000 on top of it. So just say, for instance, if your home was, let's say, worth $100,000, they're throwing another $100,000 on it. So now you got that home out here selling for $200,000. And if your home was $300,000, they're throwing another $100,000. So it's like, who is owning these homes? If you know that that's the median there, you're never gonna sell those homes. And anybody that's out here trying to, you know, that's just it's just a message. Anybody out here, you trying to sell your home like that, I don't know how it's helping and working out for you. Because at the end of the day, uh, if you selling your home like that and you think you're making some extra money, you're really not. Because at the end of the day, you selling your home, and if you're trying to find another home or even get another home built, you're going to wind up in the same position. And that extra money you thought you made off the sale of your home, it's going to go, all of it's going to go to the new home and some. Okay? So I don't even understand. The whole market is like upside down right now. And I'm going deep just to explain and show you guys something I talked about last year when I spoke about the real estate market here, you know, and just looking at it around the country. If you know that your home median is 41,000 for one single person in Greensboro, 47,000 for two people making $47,000. I don't know what you getting. Yeah, you're renting. You're not owning anything, and they know this. They're just trying to, you know, they got this money. They have money, okay? They got money from the government. They're trying to create something to give away, but they're really not trying to give away. There's smoke and mirrors, man. Like they know they not. They know there's nobody that's owning a home with that salary right now. No one person making that salary is going to be owning a home right now in this present day. Okay? Yeah. 20 years ago? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I see it. Yeah, and you could have got you a nice place, a nice home for 100,000, 120,000. You know what I mean? But not today. And this is all a bunch of crap, man. But we're gonna see how this plays out. We're gonna see how it plays out. We're gonna see if they're gonna up the ante. Because they're gonna have to, because that doesn't even make any sense there. And what kills me, right, about the whole thing is we have these people that sit at the city council, and a lot of these folks, many of them are from this area, were born and raised in this area, and they know, they see what has changed, and they act like these people really act like they don't have they don't have a clue, but they act like that's like you gonna really get a house. Like they act like they don't know that that's not gonna get you. You not owning no home with that salary right now. Two people, $47,000. Two people combined making 40. You're not making nothing. That's 20. That's what, $23,500 a year. Each of you guys are making. Come on, man. That ain't. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're downtown at social service getting help. And I'm not knocking anybody. But with that salary, with two people, you're at social service getting help. Those were the people that were down there getting help for their water, lights, rent. Those were those folks, and I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying this is how they're playing the game. They know freaking well, though you're not in a home with that money. Like I said, 10, 20 years ago, yeah, you were in a home. You were in a home with that. Okay, I can say that. That there's not even no inventory out here for anyone making that salary. No real substantial inventory. The homes that are out here that you can find some, but you're gonna have to put some sweat equity into it. You're gonna have to really fix that home up. And again, where you know what I'm saying? If you will have to buy a home for possibly 50 grand, 20 grand, 10 grand, and it's gonna need a lot of work. And you're gonna have to be able to have the funds to cover that. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. And the way things are now is sketchy with trying to renovate a home and then finding a liable and reliable company to do the work and do it properly. You know what I'm saying? It's a task. It's going to be a task in itself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is all a bunch of hogwash, man. Nobody's really going to be able, if they really wanted to do something, and they know what they could have done, refund every person in the city of Greensboro who has paid taxes. Don't just single out. You know what that sounds like? You know, and I just want to be clear here. And I want to say this in closing. And I don't want nobody to take it wrong. I'm just being real and being straightforward. During COVID, there's been a lot of help being given out to the less fortunate. There's been a lot of help. The working class, we couldn't get nothing. Let's be clear. If you made too much money, you couldn't get help on a lot of the programs that were offered in the city of Greensboro and the county. You know what I mean? Like the programs, you made too much money, you weren't getting the help. Okay, that many of these same folks that they claim that make this type of money right here, those same folks were getting help from the city and the county for different programs for the water, for the lights, for the rent, for everything. I think one point I thought I heard something about the phone bills at some point during the height of the COVID. Like, I could be off. Correct me if I'm wrong. But what I'm saying is that that group of low income families have been getting help. What about everybody else? What about everybody else? Like, we all paying money with taxes, and let's just be clear, double taxation as well. You paying taxes on a vehicle that you already paid taxes on. You pay that yearly. The state tries to send you a letter and tell you what your vehicle is worth. Like, why are they in your pockets of that? Why are they in that business? A lot of people always thought with that I talked to many people, and me being from up north, a lot of people thought that most people I have talked to in the past, they thought that everybody did that around the country. I said no. That didn't happen up north. You may have one of the states up north that pays taxes. I'm not gonna. I can't right off the top of my head. I can't, but it's not nobody in the tri-state area: New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut. Um, it's in Boston. It's not. It's not none of those states in the tri-state area, up north. But there is one of the northern states that they do. If I'm, if anybody know, drop it in the comments. But off top, I can't say which state that is, but I believe it is one up north. So, nah, I had never really heard. I've heard of it before. Back years ago, the first time I heard of vehicle taxes was down in Virginia. I heard that's the first time I heard it. I had friends that lived there, and that was the first time I heard about taxes on a vehicle. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's double taxation to me. You know what I mean? And again, that's something that the residents never even got a return on that. You can't even claim that on tax. You can't get a return on that. You know what I mean? And we talk about, you know, they say that that money goes to the roads and everything, but then the government has been given money for infrastructure since, you know, really the Obama administration. You know, and let's be clear, a lot of that money still dangling around out here too. So a lot of times you see what's going on these highways and roads. Let's be clear, it takes a lot of time for things to go in. So let's be clear. That's a lot of that. What you seeing these highways being expanded and all of that. That's really come from from the Obama era. It just may have took that long. Let's be clear on that. You know, and then it's been more money down the pipeline as well too. I think the Biden administration pushed, so you probably won't see that for another, you know. But yeah, I don't want to be rambling on, but yeah, I just wanted to jump in and talk about that and let you guys know about what's going on. Like, they're refunding property tax money, right? But it's only for the low income, which I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So then my other thing is when it comes to that. So okay, so if you have a home out here, so let's say, okay, the older homes that are out here, okay, and you have these slum landlords. So let's just say, you're gonna have some of these slum landlords. Well, it gotta be a primary resident. So let me dial that back. So it had to be a primary residence for you to be able to get the refund up to $250,000. They're not going over it. So your home tax value of your home can't be over 250,000. So, but again, there's going to be those people who own homes and their homes may be ran down. So you saying, and they never attempted to fix it up, couldn't afford to fix it up, so they're going to get a refund and nobody else. It's amazing. So yeah, folks, just tap into that. That was an article in the Rhino Times. Um, Actually, it was posted, Rhino Times posted by John Hammer on March the 20th, 2023. Okay? It was, and the title reads, Council to refund up to $250,000 in 2022 property taxes. Okay? So that's the article. That's my time, folks. Once again, like I said, y'all can find any of my titles here. Um, this is poetry. This is a drama. When the smoke clears, Hamsa Visions. Let me move my hand. Hamsa Visions. That's Hamsa Visions 2. From the bricks to the sticks. Actually, the bricks to the sticks. This is like my first script I wrote. A movie about my life, and it's in its rawest form. So I put it in a book. You know, I put the script in the book, like me writing my first script, showing how it looked when I first did it. So that's in its raw form. Then you got Hamsa Visions 1. You can find them anywhere books sold. And that's my time, folks. I'm gonna holla at y'all next time.